Good afternoon, viewers. It's Tuesday and got Buster. I don't know, he thinks the sausage roll is still back in the car, but I'll put it here. I'll sort him out in a minute. Anyway, we've had a lot of rain since I was on this field. I've done about 4 or 5 hours on this field. I had one Roman Cistercius and one small Roman grot, but I was unable to dig hardly. I think the ground looks like it's got a bit of moisture in it now, and I'm going to try the Equinox and try and get down and onto that midpoint down there where they come up. See what we can find today. Let's hope this video has Roman in the title, eh kids? He's doing a bit of his rocking and rolling. I've just had a shotgun shell. Now I've got one of them hinges that we all seem to find from time to time. Well, there's a good reason why I stopped my daily videos, kids. I think I was just feeling a bit lonely and depressed, basically. And I started drinking a fair bit in the evenings. And then I was waking up in the mornings and I just had no energy, just lethargic. So I wasn't getting out. But I've challenged that today. I think this is my 5th signal. And I've got something I've had for ages, kids. I've only got a nice cheeky cut off hammered. No idea who it is yet. But let's go and have a look, eh? The Knox has just started chattering. Fair play to the Knox. Let's have a look at this cut off. Happy days. Now sometimes I put the cart before the horse and think I've got a hammered when I haven't, but I think you'll agree, viewers, that's definitely a nice cut off there. I'll give it a little go over with some water. Oh, plenty of juice on both sides. It's got a little bend in it or two, but that ain't nothing. I'll be able to sort that out when I get home. I'll get an ID for that hammered coin off Facebook and put it in the captions. I'm sorry for this view for a second, but I'm not a fan of it myself. But it's the only way I can prop my detector up right now, or I should say my phone on my detector. Stevie ain't found a hammered for a long time. Like I said, I've been a bit down in the dumps this last week. Nothing better than to get a hammered. But you know, Stevie and his mates, we're all big fans of hammy dancers. So, we're on the hammered, we're on the hammered, we're on the hammered, we're on the oh, sorry farmer. We're on the hammered, we're on the hammered. Bring it on, kids. Let's get more hammered, more Roman, and more smiles. Not sure what that is. Don't think it's too old. Sticking out the clod like that, so it almost looked like a ring pull, but it had a pattern. If anybody's got half an idea what that is, let us know in the comments, guys. Oh, it's turned out really hot this afternoon. Got no idea what that is down in the bottom of the hole, but it's 9 inches down. Let's see if it's going to be an interesting relic. Still not sure. Oh, I don't know. It's definitely got some marks on it though, as if it's been decorated. But that looks a bit more than your average clasp for a bangle, but I'll give it a wipe. And maybe you guys can have a guess at just where it might be. Look, it's got patterns on it. 9 inches down. Yeah, it's really got me puzzled, this. I would have thought possibly a bangle. It does seem to fit around my waist. My wrist. But you can see the makeup of it there. It's got like a central spine. It's got definite patterns all the way around it. But then it's got that. So would it have been used to decorate a person? Would it have been to do with a big cow or bull? I don't know, viewers. I don't think it's silver, possibly bronze or copper. Be really interesting if my viewers could help me out on that one. Right guys, and it is really hot this afternoon, so what I'm basically doing, it's no cover at all, but I'm just going down the side of this field. Even though I'd like to go out a bit there where I got the Romans, I'm going to stay right on the side because we've got to look after this little bubba. He's getting a bit more fragile each week now, but we love you dearly, don't we, Bubbles? We really, really do. Tell you what, I haven't been using this Equinox hardly in the year that I've had it, but obviously I've read the reviews. I've seen what people have been digging with it. I knew it was good, but you just get used to whatever you're using and sometimes get a bit lazy and don't want to swap over. Typical target here, just a shotgun shell. Another target at 9 inches with the Equinox today. It punches very deep. The Deus will punch very deep also, but the Equinox picks them up easier and gives you more of an audio and that. So if you want an easy way to punch deep, I'd recommend the Equinox. If you like the certain similar setups to a Deus, lightweight and that, if you want depth with the Deus, you're just going to have to study a bit more, because the Equinox will definitely punch deeper even when you don't know the machine very well, unlike the Deus. But the Deus is a brilliant machine too and has many benefits that I love dearly. I think I'm going to end up 50-50 split with this Equinox and Deus. I'm laying here in the grass. I'm just looking at that leaf, the very end one, jutting out into the universe. It's just too hot. I've pretty much proved the concept now that right underneath my feet in this field there's Hammards and Romans, but I'm not one for the heat. But we will plug away. We will plug away. But I've really got to look after Buster. He's 16 in November and his frailties are showing more and more. He's not blind, but he ain't far off. He's totally stone deaf, and he's definitely got doggy dementia, bless him. So I can't stress him in the heat, and I'm not very good in it either, but I'm covered in flies. Sorry viewers, I will plug away and try and get something else to add to the lovely Hammered. But you know what it's like. Nice horsey, 1742. But it's not what we're after. The sun's gone in a bit. I'll just venture out into the field on this little area in front of me there. While the sun's in. That's where the Romans were. Another good sign for this field. Nice little musket ball. I don't know, about 4 or 5 inches down. I've dug quite a few old looking nails coming down the side of this field as well. That one looks well old, handmade. Could be 300 or 400 years old or more. It doesn't disappoint me digging iron, because when that cut half come in at a one-way signal, I've been getting my ear in on what is an iffy signal with the Equinox, because I'm not a big fan of Mind Lab tones in general, and I'm just starting to get my ear in, learning what is an iffy signal on this machine. Quite happy digging a few bits of iron like that just while I'm learning the tones. Dig everything when you're learning tones on a machine. And yeah, absolutely another good sign for the field really, with all these old nails. Well, I think I've decided while this has been in my finds pouch what this probably is. This is probably the ring off a bull. Probably went through the nose of a bull. So I've got another one for you just now, viewers. What the bejesus bejiminy is this one? Let's have a close-up of it. Just about an inch long, maybe a touch more. It's completely solid. It's off some sort of weapon, or just some sort of fairly old tractor, I don't know. If anybody knows what that one is, drop us a comment, guys. Oh, it's one of them days, viewers. Been trying to film this little button or whatever it is for about 2 minutes, but I couldn't get started because I keep having to brush ants off me that are biting me and flies flying around my head. But I like this one. It suggests a fair bit of age, that. Possibly a bit of gilding on the back, I noticed it as well. So that's another one for my viewers if they'd like to guess an age to that. I've got ants crawling up the inside of my t-shirt, kids, and they're biting me. Oh my god, what we do to show you a button. I've got to get these ants off, kids. This had me going. I wonder whether it was the ring off an annular brooch. Probably isn't though. But anyway, another target. I'm on the spot round about where I got the two Roman. They weren't right next to each other, they were a bit apart, so I'm just going up and down that general area. Just got this, just off a bit of machinery. Chasing the Roman in the last half hour, kids. Can I get one? Will it be a grot? Will it be a rare denari? Who knows? We can only hope, kids. Still plenty of signals and not much in the way of rubbish on this field. Just all the booby prizes are just bits and bobs. So there's a typical booby prize there for you. No Romans yet today. Another little musket ball slash pistol ball there. So I've been going around this area because that's where I got the two Romans. Gonna make tracks now because Badger and Lucy have kindly invited me to tea at the mill. But down there in that bottom corner, I ain't been down there. On the top end, yeah, and it was trashy in the top corner. But I'm going to do a line. I've just been doing a line to that fence for a bit, back and forwards. I'm going to do a line down there into the corner and then over to my car. Always pays when you're on a field you haven't been on much to have a zig and a zag. You might trip over a hot spot. So I'm going down that far end and then doing a line to my car. Well, certainly no Roman coin again. I'm chasing hard. Don't know whether that's been off some horse tack or something. Appears to be old. The iron loop tricked me, but it was about 12 inches deep. Well, me and Buster made it over to this far corner. Car's over there now. I'm going to track over to it. I know, Bunt, you deserve an absolute medal, you do, mate. You deserve a medal, son. Such a little brave heart, stalwart. I've just had a bit of a harmonica read for me troubles, that's about it. Well, I'm back at the car now and I can tell you I am absolutely shattered because I've been out of the game for like a week, struggling with my mental health and indulging in drink and stuff, and not really on it. So I reversed that trend this afternoon, got out in the heat, and I'm absolutely shattered. It's just gone 5 o'clock. I'm going to edit this video now in the field, start booting it up to the tube, and hopefully still make it round to the mill to see Badger and Lucy for 6 p.m. So you'll probably have this for 6:30 p.m. today, something like that. Really tried hard because it was only about my 5th or 6th signal. Tried really hard, to wangle up a sixpence or a shilling to go with that lovely cut off, or a Roman. But at a guess, I'd say this is about a 10-acre field. And through experience, I know that if you have got a hot spot on 10 acres, it could be as small as a tennis court. So there might be one here still, and I'll certainly be coming back for those straggling Romans and try and dodge the flies. Buster's climbing up my leg there. All right, sunshine. All right, we're going now, son. Honestly, I'll take him home, kids, and look after him. I'll go and feed the cat and then get round to badges. Look after yourselves. If you are struggling with anything, speak to your mates, speak to me. I'm struggling with the flies and the ants.